back at it again with another studying video. So, I need to figure out what I am going to read or like what I'm gonna speak into the microphone. So, the one thing I know for sure is that I am going to be reading this one commercial. Short and simple. I chose this one because it's very, flashy with the voice. So it's very, like bam, bam, bam in your face kind of commercial. So I wanted to do this one because that's the kind of voice actor I want to be. When I get to graduate. And, so I have to find 3 different genres for my midterm project, I guess. And, so I chose one commercial, and then I have, I wrote everything down, which is over 4 pages, front and back, which is my then literature piece, and I don't know which snippet to choose from yet. My teacher, she actually recommended this, and she's the one who sent me the pages. And then I wrote them down because I didn't want to print. But I also don't have a printer, so yeah, I didn't want to go on the hunt for a printer just to print it out, so I wrote it by hand. And so the thing is, I am really good in the acting aspect. So while choosing the different genres, I am playing into the acting part of me, which is why I chose this commercial, which I need to have a different voice for it. And then there's the more serious voice in here, and then there's the radio voice. So that's why that one's good. And then in this story, because I chose one book, but she said that I needed more action in the part that I wanted, that I need to choose. So she sent me this book then, and so she wanted me to have a more exciting plot twists kind of thing, escalating situation. And in this book, it's about Christmas, about this couple who is fighting. And I read it, and it's really good, actually. Kind of want to read the rest of the book. But yeah, and since I'm good in the acting part, which is the dialogue, so I'm really good in dialogues, that she told me to choose one that has lots of dialogue, but I also need to include the narrator, because that's also important when choosing what would you call him? What's it called? Audio. You know, the ones where they read you the books and you listen to them. What's it called? So I was thinking it correctly. Audible, you have your audiobooks. And so when choosing a piece that you want to read, I need the narrator in it as if I were going to speak for an audiobook. There we go. At first, I don't know, I thought that, because I like the acting part so much, she was saying that when I was doing the audio book part, that I was acting too much for it to be an audiobook. But then again, like everyone else whose turn it was, they acted out the parts way more than I did. And so I was kind of thrown off. I was like, like I'm not allowed to act, but then everyone else is like overacting. So I was kind of confused by that. And then when I had my second class, my second day of school, she was like, "Oh, could you please act more?" Because I had toned it down because she had said that I shouldn't. And she's like, no, you should act, but this is an audio guide and not an audiobook. So Google says, translated, a Hörspiel is a radio play. I don't know what that is, and like in German, I don't understand the difference because to me it's pretty much the same. It sounds the same, only that in a Hörspiel there is no narrator. So like basically what I've always done since I was a kid was like, because as children you memorize everything. Like if you listen or you watch, for example, Annoying Orange, you're gonna memorize everything. Like I know, the ASDF movies, I know them all by heart. And I would recite them at home all the time with my brother in English and in German. And my mom, it got to the point that my mom was like so annoyed by us that she actually forbid it. Like we were not allowed to watch or say anything about ASDF movies or about Annoying Orange because it pissed her off so much. But we would also do like a lot of other things, like we would recite a lot of Disney movies or a lot of just like Hollywood movies, series, because we would suck it all in and we know everything by heart. Like we know a lot of movies by heart, and that's why I wanted to become like an actor, because I like that part. And according to my teacher, I'm not supposed to do it that way. We're supposed to be doing audio books, which I don't know. So I'm gonna wait till my second semester and see what exactly she means with Hörspiel. But yeah, she was saying that I needed to find a piece where I can act and there's lots of dialogue. So I don't know which I should choose, because as you can see, like everything blue and pink is what's being spoken, and I have a lot of that, and the whole thing is good, and it has to be recorded into 1 minute. Like everything needs to be 1 minute. And so I'm like, okay, so in total everything needs to be 3 minutes because I have to pick 3 genres. I don't know. Like I speak really fast, but if I speak fast the whole time, you're not gonna understand it, and there's not gonna be like the dramatic pause and everything, So I don't know. Like I'm definitely gonna choose literature, the commercial, and then she sent me 2 other things, but I don't think I quite understand them because I guess German humor. I don't know. She said that this one piece, that this one, I always forget the word for this. Why? Being multilingual is hard. This one Abschnitt is supposed to be funny. I read it. I don't get it. I don't know where the joke is. It's not funny. She said it was like kind of like a dirty joke. But then again, I don't know where the joke is, so I don't think I understood it. So I don't think I'm gonna use it, which is a shame because she seemed really happy about it, but if I can't understand it, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to like translate that over to the audience then. And then this other part, she also gave me, which is supposed to have like this kind of sassy, arrogant kind of voice to it. She did tell me though that I needed to rewrite it into a woman's perspective, a woman's voice. I don't know how to do that because, again, I don't understand really. Like, I understand that it's, like, to me it sounds snobby in certain areas, like the part where it says there are over 300 different types of headaches that are known to neurologists, and that's not even counting the ones caused by men. What to do. And so, like, I understand, like, that's supposed to be, like, snobby-ish. To me, it sounds like that way, the way I read it. But I don't know. I don't get the point. Because it doesn't wrap up nicely, so I don't think I'm going to use this one either. And then in class, one of the other students, she chose a audio guide. Audio guide. I said that weird. On a certain website, on a museum website, and she said, why don't you look through the children's audio guides? Maybe you'll find something there. So I texted my teacher asking if an audio guide would be all right too, like, since she sent me these other two things. I was kind of like, should I not? Because I don't want to offend her. She's like, she did the work and, like, looked up these things to send me, but then again, don't think they really suit me. So I chose two that sounded interesting to me. One is about a crocodile, explaining, you know, about fossils, and that, like, how humans removed crocodiles from, what was it? The Nile? And, like, how he is sad about that in his history and whatever. So it's, like, explaining, like, to kids in, like, the museum section, the kids section in the museum. So I thought it was cute. And then the other one is about this, is about the museum, and there's a pig talking, and he's also talking about, like, you know, these statues that guard the place, and he's, like, explaining what his work was like, and, like, how now it's different and they've been replaced by other things. I don't remember what it was, but then this other person, I don't know who it's supposed to be, Ziegel, he's like, the pig is talking nonsense. So I thought it was cute because you also have to act it out. Like, for example, the pig then grunts, and I thought that'd be funny to do. I don't know which one to do. I like crocodiles, but the other one is also funny with the acting. I don't know. I have to wait for my teacher. Maybe she'll answer, maybe she won't. And yeah, so then two of them are pretty sure, and then there's just the audio guide that I need to do. Yeah, and then I have the whole thing of doing the actual project. Like, I have to write everything down and explain why I chose this and that, which is super annoying because I feel like I wasn't given very much time to do it, so I'm a little stressed about that. And I don't know how exactly I'm supposed to set it up. Oh my god, I made a mess. Yeah, because she sent, or like, she had this from a different student in one of her old classes that also did this project, and she was like, "Oh, you guys can like orient yourselves on this, and it'd be good to like do it the same way, like similar to this, because this is what she rather see." And I don't know. I feel I don't know. And like, I even read the script online, and it doesn't really say much. I have to write a whole ass resume with letter, so that's fun. Um, yeah, I don't know. Thankfully, we do not have to burn a CD because the past classes from years ago, they had to do a demo CD. And I'm so glad that we don't have to. We just have to give it up on a USB stick, which I also do not own. Like, I don't own a laptop, I don't own a printer, I don't even own a USB stick. How did I do it in school? Well, I always used my mother's USB stick, which I'm not allowed to use now. So, that's fun. I don't even know where I would be able to buy one. Like, I can't buy anything on Amazon because I don't have a credit card to buy things on Amazon. I don't know. My mom, like, recently the shopping stores opened up, like H&M, which I don't understand because we're technically still in a lockdown, but they opened up the shopping stores, so I'm like, because clothes are essential right now. No, but okay, whatever. Um, I but when I went last time, Zaton was closed, and as far as I know, you can't get in, like, not even like in the hardware store without like a document showing that you purchased something online and you're just coming to pick it up. But my mom says that you can. I don't know. I'll go tomorrow or like in the morning because it's already past midnight and see, because I know USB sticks are really expensive and I don't understand like the capacity of the USB stick or like any other electronic, so I don't know. But yeah, nothing but a little bit of stress, and I don't understand what she means with the documentation. The document, what document? What do you call it? A documentary? One of the two words, I'm not sure. I don't understand what that means. Like, because the one that we got as an example is, was her final exam project for the school, and then she graduated, right? But we're supposed to follow this example, but we're only finishing our first semester, so I don't know how this is going to translate to that. I don't know. And they did this in teamwork. We have to do it alone. Like, I like doing things alone because I have then more control over it, but I don't know. I feel like she didn't give us very much information on it. Like in school, you would get like half a year time to prepare everything for this, and still a lot of people would do like last minute. But then you would have at least time to figure out and understand, ask questions, And we had to do this in the matter of like 3 weeks. So, and two of our classes, were canceled. I don't know. And oh, another stressful thing. This morning or this afternoon, I saw on my in my emails that like when my next semester is gonna start, and they put me in for 9 o'clock in the morning, which I don't know how I'm gonna make it over there because I need like an hour to get there, and I would need a completely different ticket because my ticket that I have now, I can only start driving at 9. So I would have to leave the house at like if I have to be there at 9, I would have to leave at 8, which means I would have to wake up at 7 to get ready and everything. I'm not a morning person at all. And if they're gonna make me buy a complete whole ass other ticket, which tickets in Germany are expensive, okay? Like really expensive. I'm not gonna do it. And it also said in the email that my semester is gonna include online classes. I am attending a voice acting course, which means it has to be, face to face. Even the teacher said it. But in the email, it says, okay, we'll be seeing you the next semester on this day at 9 o'clock, online classes. And I'm just like, no, because now, this whole semester we've been having classes at 6 p.m. for 4 hours. And it says something about like instead of 3 hours you can have now, we're gonna have 6 hours. 6 hours of what? Like it didn't make sense in the email. 6 hours of what? When did we have 3 hours beforehand? What were the 3 hours? I don't know. So lots of questions I need to ask my teacher because I don't know. Like I don't have a laptop, so I can't do online at all. And if they're gonna make me do online, I can't do that. And the problem I had when we had lockdown, like when it first started, is that because I don't have a laptop, I asked my sister if I could borrow her iPad, and the iPad it's a really old iPad, and it's not equipped for the things that we need to do in voice acting. So, and when they wanted to do some sort of recording like through this software, whatever it was, and it didn't work. Of course it didn't work because one, it's an Apple thing, two, it's a really old iPad, and of course it was not going to work, but I don't know. And they didn't want to lend me any of their computers. And then a week or 2 weeks later, they were like, oh, we're gonna have, in class. And so I was like, really? Like, after you guys told me that you would not lend me a computer because you were hoping, like, not to? I don't want to bash on them, but that's what it sounded like to me. I don't know. I don't understand this. But yeah, that's my problem, not yours. But yeah, I'm still gonna try to figure out what this means and everything, and then pick the correct section that I want. But yeah, this is just a little introduction to what I am doing, and I don't know, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to know anything about my voice acting school, if you're interested in that. If not, it's fine. You guys can let me know in the comments down below, or you guys can even DM me on my Instagram. Everything will be linked in the description box. Anything else I need to say? You can also check out my vlog channel. I have different vlogs of daily life, whatever. I think I'm gonna upload this on my main channel though, because it seems more like a main channel video. But yes. If you like this video and like to see more videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Recommend me something new. I spoke too fast. That doesn't belong here. This is not a reaction video. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for any other video content that you would like, you can also let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.